YouTube, what it do, 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 do. YouTube, what it do, 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 do. YouTube, what it do, 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 dun, dun, dun. That's some type of melody from back in middle school. I used to play on my saxophone. I just incorporated it with YouTube. But what's good, YouTube? What it do for real? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again. I'm on my way to get some sushi right now, and I need to get some toilet paper so I can shit later on. But I thought, you know, why not bring you along? It's been a long time without being on the camera for too wild for TV on the vlog channels and whatnot. Gonna go eat, go home, shoot some discussion vids for Tony D2 Wild, which eventually I would start doing more discussion vids on this channel about topics. It's just, this is how I feel at the moment with, you know, Tony D2 Wild and this channel. Like, I want to do everything else on this channel and then have Tony D2 Wild mainly sneaker oriented. Look at that big ass fucking dog, you missed it. But it's hard to do this because if I drop a video, a great video on here, you know, it won't get as much of the viewership because of the subscriber rate, you know. So as time moves forward and the subscribers keep gaining and gaining and gaining, then we'll start seeing more and more and more, you know what I'm saying? So for instance, like, you know, the Tony D2 Wild dropped the hunting apartment hunting video. That should have been on here. It should have been on here, and it would have been on here. But you know, if it didn't make it, like for instance, let's see how many views that got. Let's just look. 13,000 views. If I would have dropped it on here, it probably got 5. You know what I'm saying? So you know, as time goes on, I'm gonna keep doing more and more to get. I'm telling people to go subscribe to this channel when they watch those videos. So that's just the whole purpose of all that. But I'm about to go and get some sushi real quick and eat and come back and fucking do some videos and die and I'm heading over to Bay's house later today. I haven't been over there for like 2 weeks because, you know, the whole family situation. Good news on that, Papa, the chemo worked. So the chemo's working. This thing went up. The chemo's working. He's at like 5% leukemic cells, which is good. They're boosting up his immune system. Basically, I don't want to say it yet, but the state he's in, if it stays in this state, he will go. This will be called the remission. He would have went into remission. So he's staying there till Monday. And once after Monday hits, this coming up Monday, he'll probably be able to be released to the house, and they'll start him with, like, you know, physical therapy or all this other stuff, you know, to get him back right. And what's next is a possible bone marrow transplant. Now, when you do a bone marrow transplant, you have to get somebody really close to you, you know. So even like me is a risk. I was thinking about doing it, but it's probably most likely going to be his younger brother. So it has to be somebody very close to you who they will put a needle in your bone, suck the juice. There's juices and fluids and all type of stuff inside your bone. Have you ever seen that chicken bone, that brown stuff? They're going to put it in there and suck that shit out and then put it in his bone and punch it in. And basically what that does is that bone marrow mixes with the other bone marrow, and it says, oh, this is ours, and it begins to make that same type. When you have leukemia, you basically, your bone marrow and leukemic cells are all inside. Like your bone marrow, when you have leukemia, you don't produce bone marrow cells. Basically, you produce like immature stem cells that never what's the name? They never mature into, you know, the cells that's in the bone marrow, the platelets. They call them platelets. Oh, that's another thing. It's all confusing because platelets also have to do with, like, if you cut your arm and you have a low count of platelets, you will keep bleeding out. You gotta, like, you know, your blood don't clot as fast. So there's a lot of stuff that leukemia deals with. It deals with platelets, it deals with bone marrow, it deals with red blood cells, white blood cells, all that shit. But to sum it up, he's doing good. The chemotherapy worked. Right now he's pretty sick. He's pretty sick right now, but that's where they said he was gonna be at. They said it gets better from here on out, but he's very sick. He's very light. His weight is very low. You know what I'm saying? But the shit's working. He's in the hospital. He's being watched. As far as I'm concerned, that's fine. Like, I can watch him, but I don't think I can watch him as good as a nurse and people that got all these monitors hooked up to him. Like, I feel way better about that. You know, it's very hard to see though. It's very hard to see somebody you love so much and that's basically raised you, you know, going through this. So it's kind of crazy, but I'm just staying with an open mind, keeping things going, and praying for the best, man. Praying for the best. But let's give you guys a quick update on that. Sorry for talking your head off. Probably go with more to that a little later on, or maybe on another video. Let's go ahead and get this fucking sushi. I'm almost there anyway. It's a buffet, so you can get as much as you like.
Yeah, I didn't put ice.
Alright guys, so leaving the spot. I wasn't able actually to record because they didn't have a unit ready to show. Forgive me if the AC is blowing. I just turned it down a little bit. It's hot as a motherfucking Sasquatch ball sack on a hot Sunday morning, drinking a latte with a cup of stew on his dick. But anyway, we're leaving that spot. Kind of like, yeah, I couldn't look at her at the moment because it wasn't available. But it looks good. They told me to come back like within like I think a week or something like that. They're fixing it up. Very close to where I'm staying now. Pretty affordable. It's kind of like that 2-bedroom, 1-bath at the other spot. Price range I think like around 10,000 a month. I'm just playing. Now like I think it's like 1,000 a month, which I can fit in my budget. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be kind of pushing it, but when you put yourself in situations like that, you're gonna work harder, strive harder to get the job done. And I'm ready to put some pressure on my shoulders. I'm tired of sitting up and lollygagging. I mean, I'm doing my work. I'm working. I want to work harder. I want to work harder. I want to get life harder. I'm ready for a challenge, man. When you live at your parents' house, you know, or live with your parents, live with whatever, you know, like for me, for instance, I get up. I can get up and do what I do on a daily basis and still help them out and get the job done. You know, pay some bills and get the job done, and wake up when I want, sleep when I want, do this and that. But if I'm having to help them and pay for my shit, bro, I'm gonna be getting up at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be feeling the pressure to get enough to get months rent due. I'm not gonna be eating out all the time. I'm gonna learn how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have all that extra money to just have and splurge on shoes. I'm gonna have to, you know, budget all that, which is a good thing. But some people are like, why you buy so many damn shoes? Y'all motherfuckers know that YouTube is almost a job as well. Like, this is a job. Like, I have to do that. So getting shoes is gonna be always a thing. You know, Tony D Too Wild is what keeps you and us connected. But it's definitely a good feeling. You know, that's a possibility I can get up in there. This is the best apartment so far. My camera is moving weird, but yeah, it's the closest. It's the closest though, for the price. I'm getting the same price as that other spot, and I'm basically I'm getting the location and the price in one apartment. So they had a studio for $850, but the studio was like fucking 300 feet. I was like, nah. But they have a townhome, so I might have a fucking townhouse like up and downstairs. If we really start moving like that in the streets, we might be a motherfucking genuine motherfucking liver. But anyway, I'm about to get back to the crib, shoot this this discussion vid for Tony Too Wild. It's gonna be called "Put Some Respect on It." That's what it's gonna be called. I might talk about this lemonade situation, and it was something else. I think the Jordan 10 NYCs, my thoughts on them, and a couple other things. So we're gonna go up to the house, pull up. I don't know if I'm gonna end the vlog off here. We'll probably talk a little bit more. But you know, what time is it? 2:13. I'm trying to be done with everything by 4 o'clock today, so I can begin editing and whacking off. I haven't even whacked off yet. So let's go ahead and get into the crib, and I'll see you guys when we get back. So yeah, decided to come into the Dead Mall real quick since it's right. You can see why this is called the Dead Mall. Look, everything is shut down, basically. So yeah, we in this Foot Locker. It's the home Foot Locker. They got a Kobe still on deck, just chilling. Sitters. Jordans are sitting nowadays. They're not low. Got the 2s. Dub 0. Sitters. Jordans, I just would not believe it, but they are. New Balances on deck, look nice too. Jumpman on deck.
It's like the same of them, and they told the same thing.
Yeah, so this them right here. This them guys coming out later on this week. I like them, but you know me, the OVOs already got them, so. But they're good. This first come first serve here. Then they going to fly or just chillers, chilling. NYC's glitter bottom. So this is a 9.5. So dead mall on deck if y'all want them. First come first serve. You missed out on them OVOs. Yes, sir. YouTube was good. So just leaving this dead mall now. Boy, it's so fucking hot. Can you back up, lady? God damn. What are these motherfuckers doing? Let me goddamn get the fuck up out of here. Look. I was gonna have to swing on a white person, man. His hand, he did a hand gesture I didn't appreciate. It's hot as fuck. I got the AC blowing. So you saw the 10s on deck, which is pretty good. About to head back home finally now, get really to work because I'm kind of delaying the whole process here. Woo, sweat like a motherfucker. I guess now that, you know, now that I show some shoes in here, I can upload this on my main channel. And since I'm going to be doing more shoe stuff, I can show this on my main channel. I might as well start showing more and more things, you know, just to let you guys see what's going on. But it's extremely hot. Yo, it's 82 degrees right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the house and see what else is going on at the crib.
Did you pull up on Ross that way or Trick Daddy?
Man, I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy. Why pull up on the radio guy? Don't act tough with the radio guy.
I hear you, my nigga. Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.